Just because Brian lived in the wild for 2.5 days, received the call of the wild, evolved into a savage, they even grin at their former owners. It all starts from that day. Just because Brian wanted to go to the trash can and eat shit, got attacked by skunks who have no martial arts ethics. The stench on Brian's body. Instantly, the two of them covered their noses tightly. It's like having shit all over your face.
It's like a burning tire dump right in my nose!
Brian, why are you doing it? We're sorry!
You bastard!
In order to keep the stupid dog away from him, Chris had to deliver an iron fist. And the couple just happened to be home. I instantly smelled the shit at home. Pete warns Brian not to hit the wall, because it will scare away those little strong. Pete saw this and felt that something was wrong, because they support 70% of the house. Without them, the house would collapse. Brian, this stupid dog is in big trouble. Plus he's been marinated to the stink. Even if you soak it in ketchup all day, still stinks like shit. As expected, he was kicked out of the house by his family, before the smell on you goes away. Break your legs if you dare to enter the door. But Brian claims to be a domestic dog. But here's the thing, he has no experience of living outside at all. Sorry Brian, you really stink. Brian, who has lived indoors for many years, shivering from the cold last night. The family went out to check on Brian, and he still stinks like shit. Brian begged, I hope his family can let him go home. The night outside is terrifying. His nephew is a super male and a good fighting dog. Didn't survive last night. Although Brian is sad fishing, but his family still wouldn't let him in. The cold air made Brian shiver. Fortunately, the leaves on the ground can temporarily relieve. Dumplings are so embarrassed to see their friends, and they started talking nonsense. The heating upstairs is too high. He needs to open the window to get some cold air. Since you won't let me in, it's okay to throw a coat out, right? No, you'll stink your clothes. Then at least you can throw me some food or something. But we're done eating. Only one steak left, but that belongs to Rupert.
Can I have it?
I don't know. You can ask Rupert yourself if he agrees or not.
Hey, Roop.
You don't even remember his goddamn name. Figure it out for yourself.
Come on, Stewie, I'm starving.
Good Lord, Brian, get a hold of yourself. You're in a suburban yard. What kind of dog can't live outside?
Under a PUA of dumplings, Brian comes to his senses. As a dog, unable to survive outdoors, it's a disgrace to the dog family. So in order to be able to fill my stomach, he began to learn about nature. Animals hunt. Squirrels can find pine cones. Birds can hunt insects. Even spiders can feed on traps.
Check it out!
As a dog, it doesn't make sense. He can't. Then a squirrel happened to pass by. Isn't this dinner ready?
Holy crap, I'm so much faster on all fours.
Which dog threw the stone here? Brian didn't catch the squirrel though, but a little bird came and laughed. It ended up filling Brian's stomach. This directly awakened his ambition. The first successful experience, plus 2.5 days of hard training. Brian soon became a master hunter. Fish in the grass is his specialty. Now the dumplings go out to check on Brian, and he no longer smelled bad, so tell Brian it's time to go home. But there's not much attraction inside anymore. I've figured it out. The wilderness is where I belong. What the hell are you talking to me about? You're standing in the driveway right now. Dumpling wanted to drag Brian into the house in exchange for its bared teeth demonstration. Dumplings can't believe it. This stupid dog actually turned into a wild animal. Brian is gone at home. Dumplings always feel empty in my heart. In order to awaken Brian's yearning for home, Dumplings tell the dog he's going to eat Louise's milk later. Such a magnificent scenery. If you come late, you will miss it. But unfortunately, now Brian's will is as strong as a rock. They're completely indifferent to temptation and vowed never to return to this house.
Look, Stewie, I've learned something out here. You see, living in the wild, I've realized that all the pain I've ever had in my life has come from me always trying to be something I'm not. I mean, I'm not a writer, I'm not an artist, I'm not an intellectual. What I am is a dog. And as a dog, my place is outside. I'm sorry, Stewie, but nothing will ever make me come back inside. Stewie, get the hell in here!